In this video, we're going to go through how to do some conversion pieces, just kind of touching on some of the basics when you're converting from HotDocs to Knackly. The first thing you want to do is, if you're on our importing HotDocs website, under Learn, go ahead and click here and download the macro. So you'll just save the macro to your downloads. And then go ahead and copy it from your downloads page and open Word. I find it's easiest to go File, Options, Advanced, and then I just scroll down here to File Locations and I click Word Startup. And I click Modify, and then I just do a paste. I already have it here, so it's not going to let me do it, but and then from there you've got it pasted in there. You can click cancel, close. Then you'll need to just restart Word, and then you can go through and access these. So if you go to more commands, then I can go through, and if I go to macros, I just scroll down until I get to Knackly's. So you've got, these are the macro ones that you'll want. And you can see over here, I've got pretty fields all, paste fields I don't use too often, template options, and go-to fields. Those are so template options, go-to field, and pretty all are the main three that I use regularly. And I'm actually just going to, you can give it a different, so I'm just going to give it number, so it goes, and then modify it. Then I'm going to modify this to and now I've got what it looks like after I've done the conversion. You'll see that we've got content control fields here. So what I want to do is, I like to not use content control fields personally. Knackly can use either of them. And so I'm going to go up to my template options. I'm going to change it to plain text as typed. And then I'm going to do convert all plain text, and it will go through and convert these. It does give you an error message, but you'll see that it's converted it to the squiggly, the braces like we normally have. In addition, you'll have a couple of things to note on a conversion from HotDocs is that we no longer need release interview, this interview computation. So I'm just going to pull it out. Name will correspond to the name of the client in this case. This we've tried to match up as best we can. There will be some adjustments that need to be made, but now we just go down through the document, and the first thing I do is I look through if there's if statements. So if I had a if statement, like this is pretty common, if I just say name, and then I see and if. In Knackly this doesn't work because in Knackly we need to have the end if as part of the paragraph. So I have two options here. One is I could move it up onto the line so it's part of the same paragraph, and I like to turn on my paragraph markers. The other option is if I'm spanning multiple paragraphs. If I'm spanning multiple paragraphs, I'll put the if on its own line there. So then I just kind of go through, look at things, see what's working. Next thing that you'll see is tables. So tables in Knackly work a little bit different. I like to go through, first off, I go to table properties, options, and make sure that automatically resize is checked off so that we can control it the way we want. and then I do a split table. So if I go to split table, that will bring, so then in this case, I need to bring the child outside, and then I would put an end list. A lot of times in HotDocs you'd see a end repeat, and we convert that automatically, but in this case we didn't. So then with the brothers and sisters, so so this one would be, I would go back again to layout, split this table, and I would actually pull this outside of it. And this is for sibling 2, so list sibling 1. I can do I'd split the same table again. I put a else. I'd remove that, and I put my end list and my end if, and then I'd also want end list. And then just what you're doing is then you can go through, take this, save this template, go online. So I'll just go back. And when I'm doing template imports, I'll go to where I want to do it. I will create my template here, click add new template. So I'll just say sample and a docx, click save. Then I will upload it. So as you upload it, it is going to give you the error messages of whether there's a variable missing, or if you see that if a if doesn't match, it's going to tell you that. But if you go through and kind of do some of these things to begin with, it certainly helps you as you walk through that process. The other piece is before you go through and start trying to import, is I go through and look through all of your computations in HotDocs and then recreate them as a formula or a text template, just depending on what the situation is. Like for example, text template, in this case I did case breakdown. We use text templates a lot with like full names, combining full names, block addresses and things. So this gives you an idea of how to go through and start the process of converting your templates from HotDocs. And please, if you have questions, click on the support button and we can help you out. Thanks.